Oh no. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Vincent has decided to bless us with his presents for this video. Wow, thank you, Vincent. Today, I'm gonna do a book haul for you guys, and it's a very special book haul because this is my first ever sponsored video, and I wanna give a big thank you to Second Sale for working with me on this video. Vincent is also very thankful to Second Sale. And basically, Second Sale is a small family-run used bookstore, and they have a physical location in Montgomery, Illinois. But they also have a huge online presence, and that's where I made my order. So Second Sale's website is super easy to use, and the way that they categorize all of their books makes it really easy to browse, which is something I found really hard to do with a lot of other used book sites. And my favorite thing about it is that when you click on a book, it actually will tell you like the other sequels that are in the series, and you can go to those. So it feels a little less just like on your own, just looking for individual books. It feels a lot more like browsing an actual store. And it's amazing to support a small family-run local business, and I'm just so excited that I got to work with them. They also have free shipping on all of their orders that are over $10. So it's like, if you're gonna spend over $10, it's basically the same as shopping in a normal store. You don't have to pay for shipping, which is just amazing. And they also have tons of new releases available, so you can get used books but also pick up like things that just came out, or that are you wanted like a nice new copy of a certain book, and so you can pick that up at the same time. They also have like a ton of manga that I was looking at on their site too, and so I think it's like the perfect place to go, and I will definitely be shopping there a lot in the future. And I do have an affiliate link for you guys. It's Dany10. And if you guys use that link, you can get 10% off your order. And remember that it's free shipping if it's over $10. And so I will put that link down in the description below. And if you guys use that, thank you so much. It is only there for a limited time. I'll put in the video description how long it's good for. And so with that, I'm going to show you guys the books that I got from my Second Sale haul, which I'm super excited about. So the first book that I got from Second Sale is Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. And this is a book that has been on my TBR for a really long time. It's really short, and so I feel like it'll be really easy to get through. I think it's a trilogy, but I don't know a ton about the story, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I really like not knowing a bunch, but I think it's a post-apocalyptic world, and it's very heavily nature themed, and I think nature is kind of taking over. Maybe nature played a part in the difficulties of whatever is going on, but it's supposed to be really good. And I'm really excited to read it. And this was $4. So I picked the very good used condition because on their site you can choose the quality of used that you want with their books, which I think is really cool. And sometimes honestly, if I want like a certain vibe to go with the book, like a lot of Stephen King books, I kind of like them to be really used, and so sometimes I'll even pick the more used part because I want that kind of vibe for the book. But they had a lot of different copies of a ton of the books I was looking at, and I mean, I was truly shocked for like a small family-owned business how many books they had. They will basically have almost anything that you were looking for. I was really shocked by just the sheer amount of books that they did have in the different quality types of used that they had for all the books. But yeah, this is the first one. And next is a book that I am so happy I finally figured out what it is, because I read it in high school and I had no idea what it was called. I had no idea what the plot was. All I knew is that I really enjoyed it in my AP literature class, and that there were really big flowers that were like azaleas or rhododendrons or something, and that there was a woman in a house, in a mansion, and maybe it was by the sea, and there was just gardens, and that like maybe there was a wife there before that died. And I somehow finally found out what it was, and it was Rebecca. And so I got this beautiful copy of Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I am usually not a mass paperback edition person. I usually like other versions of books, but there's something about just the red, and it's so rich. It just looks like iconic, and I really love the vibe. The pages are like a little yellowed, and so it just feels a little used, but this was very good quality as well. And you can see like it's very good. I'm really happy with it. And this was also $4, which is so cheap. And I just can't believe all the books that I got for such a low price. It's just such a good deal, and I'm so excited to read this. I am not super into reading classics, but I hope that this will get me into reading a lot of the classics that I want to read. So the next book that I got was also $4, and it was a hardback. And you guys look, it was a library book. I just think that's the coolest thing ever, that it's the library book and now it's mine, like on my shelf. I think that's so cool. And it was $4 for this hardcover of The Last House Guest by Megan Miranda. I honestly don't know anything about this book. I've seen the cover and it's beautiful, and it looks like, hello Vincent. It looks like just the perfect casual thriller, and I have like no like crazy expectations for it, which I feel like kind of ruin thrillers for me sometimes when I really expect them to be good. And so I think this is just an average thriller. I think I'm gonna enjoy it, and I cannot get over how cute this library copy is. And so this one was good quality. It wasn't very good, and you can see like it's a little worn, but it was a library book. And so I am so happy with this, and I'm excited to read it. And so the last book that I got from second sale is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. I have wanted this book so bad ever since it came out, and I haven't been able to get my hands on it. And then the paperback came out, but I really loved the hardback. And guys, this was $8. It is used, but it does not look used at all. And I mean, this came out like last year. And so if I could literally go to Barnes & Noble right now and I paid $26 for this. And it was very good condition. And I mean, very good. It literally is like someone read this in like a day and then never touched it again. It is so nice. It's such good quality. And the cover is so pretty. It still feels, it's got like that almost like velvety texture to it. And I can take the dust jacket off for you guys to show you. Oh my God. It's just so pretty. I'm just shocked at how nice it is. And I'm really excited for this book. I do know what this book is about. I know the general gist is that the main character is a Black woman who's babysitting a white child at a grocery. And so she takes her to a grocery store because the child's mom just wants the child out of the house. And someone basically accuses the main character of kidnapping the child. And there's a guy at the store, and he kind of steps in, and things move on from there. And that's all I know about this, but I've heard such good things. The cover is so gorgeous. I cannot get over it. It's so pretty. The colors are just so vibrant, and I can't believe this was $7. So yeah, that is the end of the second sale portion of this haul. Thank you so much to Second Sale, and my code again is Dany10, and I will leave that in the description and a link to their site. And I highly recommend using them, being sustainable and using used books. And it's great for your wallet. It's great for the environment. It's great to support a small local business. And yeah, I'm just so happy with my experience with them. And I definitely will be using their site in the future for sure. Okay, so next I'm going to briefly talk about just a few manga that I have gotten in the past few months. I have picked up number 4 and number 5 of My Hero Academia. I already read these and talked about them. They're great. I love this series. This cover is actually really pretty. This might be one of my favorite of the ones so far because they're not the prettiest, but they're fine. And then I have some Jujutsu Kaisen manga copies. So it's like impossible to get them right now. And if you haven't watched my last video that I uploaded where I explain that I'm now making Jujutsu Kaisen my entire personality and I'm obsessed with it. Please go watch it because I think it's really funny. But basically, I'm obsessed with Jujutsu Kaisen and I ordered all of the manga off of Books A Million because they were having a sale to buy two get one free, and I've heard that a lot of people will do that and then it doesn't come for months and then their order just gets canceled. So now I'm really scared. I have read all of it online on the Shonen Jump app anyways, so I just want the physical copies to have them because the covers are so pretty. But I don't know when I'm going to be receiving the next, but I have the first one came in number 1, and then I bought number 4 before from Barnes and Noble because Gojo's on the cover, so I had to have this one immediately. And then number 10, which I just love Mekamaru's cover. Every single cover is so good. I love them, and this one is so good. The fight scenes in this are like, it's my favorite. But yeah, I tried to go to Barnes and Noble to get the 11th volume because it's Nanami's cover and it looks so good. And people keep like posting that, like, you know, sometimes Barnes and Nobles will like put something on the shelves before it's supposed to be released, like they'll just do it early. And so people I've seen have been getting the 11th volume and I want it so bad, and I went to 2 different Barnes and Nobles and I could not find it, and so I'm going to keep going back to them every few days maybe until it comes out. This might be a little crazy for a book that I have already read, but I just want the Nanami cover so bad. So I will keep you guys updated on my hunt for that, but it's not successful so far. And then I have some books that were gifted to me by friends. So I have Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt, and this was given to me by my friend Kate because this is like her favorite book. And so I just think that's always the sweetest gift ever, to like gift someone your favorite book. And so I'm so excited to read this. It's not super long, and so I just can't wait to read this and then be able to share about Kate's favorite book with her. I just thought that was so nice. And then my friend Taylor gifted me a Court of Mist and Fury and a Court of Wings and Ruin. And did she gift me these so that we can read A Court of Thorns and Roses and binge the whole series together? Yeah, that's definitely why she bought them for me, but it's okay. I'm not complaining. And so now I have these, and I'm currently reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and we're going to be reading those together, and I'm excited for that. It's a very hyped up series, and we just read Sarah J. Maas's House of Earth and Blood together and loved it. So I think I'll enjoy these. I'm very easy to please. I know some people really don't like these books, but I'm really easy to please, and I think they're going to be enjoyable, and I'm excited. So then I have my 2 recent Book of the Month picks. I've been trying to slow down on getting books from Book of the Month because I have a very large backlog, and I've decided the money that I could spend on 2 extra books from Book of the Month, I could just buy 2 manga volumes with, and that's been more of my priority lately. Since just paying no mind to the video happening right now. Please go ahead. Just clean yourself. It's fine. It's good. Aw, he's so sweet. I really hope he's in frame. I think this was 2 months ago. I got The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave as my Book of the Month, and I had very average expectations for this. Honestly, I was gonna skip the month, and then this became Reese Witherspoon's book club pick, and so I was like, okay, I will. But my friend Rylan just read this recently and she loved it. I'm pretty sure she gave it like 5 stars, which was not what I was expecting from this. So now I'm actually really excited to read this, and I think that it's gonna be really good and I'm really gonna like it. And then this month was really hard last month to pick the Book of the Month because I only wanted one, and Alex McCandless's new book came out, The Maidens, which I really wanted, but I've also been really looking forward to this one, and the cover is just so summery and stunning, and so I picked Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have not read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by her yet, which I think I want to read before this because people, like, I don't need to tell you guys anything about it because people rave about that book so much, but I'm also really excited for this one. It is supposed to be about, I forgot about the bookmark. Getting the bookmarks are like my favorite part of Book of the Month. I don't know if that's like silly that I look forward to like a 2-cent bookmark every month, but they're just fresh and clean and I love them so much. Anyways, it's supposed to be about a family, like a celebrity family that all gets together at a beach house. And I think it takes place over like 24, 48 hours and a bunch of stuff goes down. Goodbye, Vincent. But her style of storytelling is just very, very engaging and really enjoyable. And so I already know I'm really gonna like this. Then next I have some books that I actually got a little while ago, but I never actually hauled them. And it is the Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I only have 2 because my husband is out of town on a trip and took the 3rd one with him to read. And so, yeah, we got the UK edition covers and I don't like the US edition covers. And I know a lot of really, really good fantasy books have really ugly covers, but I cannot read it if it's not a cute cover. He wanted to get the series and I said, listen, we're getting the UK covers, and I ordered them from Book Depository, but these are really pretty. We love Brandon Sanderson in this household. He is our favorite author probably. I still need to read Oathbringer. I just need to read the novella that comes before it, but Mistborn is so good. And now that he read Mistborn, my husband actually said that he thinks we should have read Mistborn before the Stormlight Archives, just because it's a lot easier of a book to get into. I'm actually not super sure about the plot of this, so I'm not gonna describe it and butcher it. But yeah, the first one is the Final Empire, and then there's the Well of Ascension, and then I'll pop up the 3rd one because I don't know what it's called. But I'm really, really excited to read these. My husband asks me every single day when I'm gonna start them, and so these will be getting read soon. And then the last thing that I have to haul was a little haul from Books A Million, and it is the whole Lunar Chronicles series, which I am doing a read along with my friends. I'll link the announcement video down below, but I'm doing this read along. I'm doing this read along with my friends Erin and Stasia and Rylan and Elle, and I'm so excited. And yeah, so I got these all from Books A Million because they're having a sale. I think the sale is maybe still going on because I just got these a few days ago, but it was buy 2 get a 3rd free for YA books. And so I got them all, and I'm going to show you guys all of these covers because they are just gorgeous. And also, I didn't take all these stickers off because I want you guys to see. When you take them off, they have a little piece of paper underneath the sticker, this piece of paper, so that the only part sticking is the outer edges, so you can peel it off easily and it doesn't rip. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Books A Million gets it. They get it. I was just blown away. But basically, I just need to showcase these gorgeous covers, and then there's this cover art on the inside that I will give you a small glimpse at because I'm not going to bend the front cover. I really like keeping my book spines like not bent, and I know I'm really lame, and I read all of my paperbacks like barely. Oh, these are actually really floppy. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm excited for that. I did not realize how floppy they were, but yeah, they are all so gorgeous. And so this is the order that we will be reading them in for our readathon, which the first live show is the 2nd Sunday of August. And so you have about, I think, a month. And I would love if you guys would join us for those, but we're going to be reading, first is Cinder, then Scarlet, and then Cress, and then we will be reading Fairest, which is really short. It's more like a novella. Let me show you guys this flawless sticker removal. But these covers, I'm just so obsessed with. I know a lot of people love the old covers too, but I'm just going to be staring at the art of these covers because they're so pretty. And then after Fairest, we'll be reading Winter. I just love how thick they are too. They're thick, but like they're YA, so like the text is pretty big, so I feel like I'm gonna fly through. I just can't get over how floppy these copies are too. Oh, look at how This is gonna be good. I can actually open it and not bend the spine. What a luxury these are gonna be. Okay, and then the last one is The Stars Above. One last sticker peel. And I ripped it. Well, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, you know, but it still came off just fine. And so this is it. Oh, so pretty all of them are. And so I think this is like a short story collection maybe after the series, but I've never read the series. Basically, I know that it is fairy tale retelling, so obviously you can see it's kind of like Winter Snow White, I'm guessing. Cinderella, Scarlet, what is it? Red Riding Hood, and then like Rapunzel. But it's all like sci-fi. So like the Cinderella is like a cyborg, like robot. And I have been really getting into sci-fi, and I'm really excited for this. This is a really, really big popular series, and considering they just got like the covers redone, a lot of people are rereading them, and I'm excited to read them for the first time ever, and I cannot wait for our read along. And so I would love to know if you guys are going to join us for that. And with that, that is the end of my book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and a comment down below letting me know if you're reading any of these, if you have read any of these. I cannot wait to kind of get out of the reading slump that I've been in recently and just start reading a ton of books, which I feel like the best way to get out of a reading slump sometimes is just to like buy more books to motivate yourself. But yeah, and another big thank you for Second Sale for sponsoring that little Second Sale book haul. And again, my affiliate link is Dany10 if you want to use it. There's a link down below. And thank you so much. I will see you guys later. Bye.